All right, good evening. So, hydroponics, it's been a week since we started the system back up. Lighting is, let me turn here a little bit, maybe I think I was in the dark with all the light behind me. The camera wasn't picking me up, it was picking up all that light. Anyways, end of week one here. So, give you an update on the hydroponics system, where we're at, and how things are going. So, had a few changes today. Got home after church and got a few things done, and then I came down and have been working in the indoor garden here for a couple hours. Samantha's upstairs cooking dinner. We'll be eating here pretty quick, but I just wanted to give you all an update on where we're at here the end of week one. So let's turn the camera around and take a look. So I've got the hydroponic shelf kind of started here. So I've got 2 totes there on the top rack, all cleaned up. Air pump is running, lights are on, they're plugged into the timer. Now, I won't necessarily need this for another week, but I did put water in those totes. It is winter here in Minnesota, and water pipes running through the ground bring awfully cold water in. So just let them sit there and warm up to air temperature. I will turn the lights and air pump off. They'll just sit there without any lights or nothing on it. But for right now, I've got them on. Come down, I've got the second shelf cleaned up. Now, I do not have any water in those totes, but those totes are cleaned up. Air pump is all hooked up. Everything's done there. I took some time to run the cords, as you can see here, and I've got it zip tied up. Ran the electrical cords for the lights over, zip tied them up back here so they can, kind of be managed. So I did that with both the top shelf and the middle shelf. Bottom shelf, haven't touched that one yet. That one's still needs to be worked on. The timer for the bottom shelf is what's currently powering the microgreen lights. So I've got to get another timer for that. I'm gonna flip the light off and the air pump off there. I don't need that anymore. Like I said, both of these totes are full of water. They can just sit here and warm up. They're cold even to the touch. So there you go. There's a hydroponics shelf, and we'll be back at that next week when we transfer plants over from the seed starter. So, all right, seed starter. Now, we planted, I'll flip the light on here for you. There we go, that's a little better. We did plant 6 plants last week. They're right here on the left. Over here on the right, these 6 are just planted this evening. So, and I did already thin these as well, but kale is up. There's some little roots starting to stick out the bottom of the kale on those. Lettuce is up and thinned as well there. And again, a few roots starting to stick out the bottom of that. So they'll stay in here yet for another week before they transfer over to the grow out on the rack. And I planted baby bok choy and a green lettuce. So last week I planted a red lettuce. This week I planted a green lettuce. So that's pretty typical for me. I usually have about 3 lettuce and 3 kale or bok choy. Kind of rotate between them. Back and forth. Sometimes I'll do 6 lettuce, throw it in there, have a little extra lettuce for a week. But that's pretty much kind of my rotation that I've been doing. So I'm going to put this light back down, let the seed starter go. But there's our hydroponics update. We're 1 week into the complete revamp, and yeah, looking forward to getting fresh produce out of the system here. So glad to have a bigger system between the microgreens and the hydroponics. Hopefully in the future we can add another shelf over here where we've got the onions right now, but got to get it ramped up. So that's where we're at for now. We'll be looking forward to the coming weeks when we get more lettuce and kale and bok choy growing here, get this whole rack filled up, and fortunately that'll be, another 5-6 weeks yet before we get it filled up, but looking forward to getting some fresh food. Been definitely missing that. So all right, if you're new, thanks for checking us out. If you've been with us for a while, thanks for sticking with us. Just wanted to throw that in there. I sometimes forget to thank you, our wonderful viewers, for all your attention, for taking the time out of your day to see what's going on in ours. And we definitely do appreciate you coming, spend a little time with us, checking us out. So with that, have a good night. We'll catch you later.